matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that one.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to pass. It's Beck. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's back. They'll try a pass here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with a short field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks is Bell. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. Here on 1st down. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Toss play to the outside. He's in the clear. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Who got it? The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's reeled in. It's Joseph. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Now it's third and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit. But whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a play into the end zone right here.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle who shows some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point try coming now. efficiency is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Dogs will line up to punt it away.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. It's a run to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's back. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone. What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Look out, room to run here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's back. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. down. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Oh, and he'll go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Set up at the 27. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. On the jet sweep. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's back. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. And there's the handoff. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Grab, here are the sticks. It's Joseph. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. With the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Hurricanes will try to keep this drive moving. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Here he goes. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll feed the back again. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Contact as he threw it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Touchdown, Miami. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Throwing again on. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. The defense produces 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. And the single back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Commercial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal.
Get set.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Scanning the field. It's Beck. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. The punt is fair caught, but now have to see about that penalty. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He called his own number. The freshman QB keeps this drive moving. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Speck. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those six.
Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
The 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.